Hi guys, welcome to our Newsflash webinar. It's our first time hosting together. My name is John. I am Customer Success Director here in Kontentino, and this is my colleague Ramiro, who is our Product Manager. Correct?
Hi guys.
Yeah. So it's our first time hosting, hopefully not the last. And today we would like to discuss many topics. Mainly we would like to recap our summer releases. We would also like to update you on our latest release, which was the update of the calendar. Then we will go through the plans for the upcoming months, and then we will discuss or answer all your questions. So feel free to comment and we will try to give you the answers.
Yeah, we'll try to also make it enjoyable. So
hopefully. Okay, so let's move to the first part.
Yeah.
In case you are not here yet, don't worry, we will send you the recording of the stream in the email after we finish. But let's move to the first part, which is the recap of our summer releases.
Actually, this summer was very, very active for us. We brought to you many features, and we would just like to go through them a little bit so that you, in case you missed some of our newsletters, you can catch up and make sure that you're making use of this. So let's start. Many of you might know that we have an AI helper in Kontentino for a while, so I'm just gonna show to you a couple of the use cases that you can have this in your workflow. So for example, here we have a post where we have some instructions. It could be also a brief by your client or simply some instructions by your team. So we're gonna copy those, and then we're gonna go straight to the AI content section here. So if we would like to create a copy based on those instructions, we can simply just paste it there, select which is the language that we want this post to be, and also for which social media channel it's gonna be part of. Then we can select between different tone of voice. I'm gonna check on casual, and then we're gonna generate it, and Kai, our AI helper, is gonna process it. It's gonna give us several different results that you can choose from. You can either copy it directly to a clipboard and paste it in your post, or you can use it as just simply inspiration to start your work. So what else is new in our AI? We also developed this section that is called Enhance. So here you can very quickly fix the grammar. So for example, I have some grammar mistakes here, and I can just check the grammar directly here, so it's rewritten. If I just want to have some rephrasing of a copy that I have, or just change it a little bit to the different channels that I want to post this caption to, you can do it here with the rewrite. It's just gonna give you some rephrasing of the idea that you had. And if you want to utilize the same content, let's say for an email campaign or for an article or for a format that can be a bit longer than just one paragraph, you can also use this expand that will give you some extra options. It will just create some additional text. I hope that you like this and that you would use this in any other ways. If you find any other use cases, we're always curious to know how you would use it. So let us know so we can also share it with other users.
Yeah, if I may add to this, a lot of our users are using Kai, which is the name of the AI, when they have some creative blog and they need to enhance their content plans for the future. So that's great.
Yeah, definitely. It's basically an AI booster for you. So we know that part of the struggle is having to create content basically 24/7 for I don't know how many accounts. This can help you like just overcome the creator's block or simply just make it more effective.
Great.
Yep. So we have also this section for hashtags. So you can have your copy or basically the instruction that I'm reusing everywhere. And I can just basically generate some hashtags that are gonna be on topic with this post. I'm gonna copy it to the clipboard, and then I'm gonna go back to my post, for example. I'm gonna go to edit, and I can either create a hashtag preset. So in case you're reusing those hashtags in a whole campaign and you just want to save some time, I'm gonna call it webinar 2023. I'm gonna paste the hashtags that I already have in the clipboard, and then I will have it here at hand. so that whenever I'm creating content for this, I just send it on the clipboard to the post section, and that can do it very quick. Additionally, we would also like to show you the first comment feature that we also released during the summer. This was quite
heavily requested. Yeah, this is one of the features that we basically gathered the idea from our users. We try to listen to the users because we know that you are using the tool, and that is also pushing us forward with the new features. So first comment was one of the biggest requested features that we've had over the last couple of months, and let's see how it works.
Yeah, so basically you just come here and set this toggle on, and you can just add here anything that you want for your first comment. So we know that in some cases people are prefer to have the hashtags there, or if you want to put some different text or however you find it fit to use it, and then you can just here see in the post preview your first comment as well. So when you send it for approval, your client or your colleagues are gonna see it here as well and can comment on it and make use of the current workflow of Kontentino that you already have. So yeah, basically these are some of the things that we did this summer. Additionally, in case you haven't noticed, Google Business Profile is also now available in Kontentino, which means that you can approve, collaborate, and schedule any type of content that you're using for your Google Business Profile.
Perfect. Also heavily requested.
Yeah.
So guys, if you have any features that you would like to see in Kontentino, let us know, and then we will forward it to our product team, which means Ramiro.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Do we have anything else, or can we move to the hottest update that we have?
Let's get down to business then.
Yeah.
So yeah, many of you probably already noticed that the calendar is looking a bit different. So what we did is that basically after talking with several of our users, we had some interviews and we gathered some feedback, also some feedback that was sent to our customer success team. And we listened, and basically one of the biggest feedbacks that we got is that the interface could be cleaner, and that sometimes it was a bit overwhelming. So that's what we did. We tried to clean up as much as possible without removing any features that you are used to. So you would find exactly the same functionalities, just in a more organized way, so that you can focus on being more creative and on managing your content. So basically what happened is that we moved most of the buttons, we aligned them here on the right side. We put some of them under this more button that you can see. And for example, this one, to change the previews on your calendar, this would basically give you more flexibility. So we know that many of our users like to have the visual in the calendar, so they can see where the posts are, what type of posts are, but some of them prefer a less busy calendar, so you can simply hide those and have a more organized calendar without so many images, but still have an overview of all your content. And if you want to clear up even more, you can hide this side panel here, and you can have a full screen calendar that will give you a better overview of the content that you have. Again, if you want something in between, you prefer the previews, you will have them here as well. It's just very quick to switch between all these different views.
Really nice.
Yes.
Also, in the case, a lot of our users are managing a lot of the profiles, a lot of channels. So when they hide the previews, the calendar gives them the opportunity to see everything at once.
Yeah,
and
for
also
sure.
With the profile groups that we have, it's really nice to have.
Yeah, if you have profile groups and you have several profiles in the same view, definitely is gonna clear up for you even more. We're working even further, so you're gonna start seeing some extra changes that will make the navigation inside the calendar easier. And one of the parts of this release was this side panel that also is for improved navigation. We understand that sometimes when you have a lot of content open, you just have to scroll and search for it, and it can be very difficult or time consuming, and you just want to find that post that you're searching for. some of the feedback that we got is that people liked how it looked in our old calendar. So now we brought it to the new calendar as well. So you can start using the new calendar like as quick as possible. You will see here a list of all the posts that are in your calendar here, so you can basically navigate through them, find them way easier without having to just search all around your calendar. If you want to go even faster, you can use the search bar. So for example, if I want to find the post for this webinar, I just click here and of
exactly
course
that is happening.
Because I erased the caption. So let's use a different word. Let's say Kontentino. So if I just write Kontentino, it's going to filter it and it's just going to show me all the different posts that match this search, and that way I can find them way easier. Also, one advantage of this side panel is that instead of like dragging this kind of post, if you want to move it to a different date and dragging it all across the calendar, you can just simply drag it directly from the side panel, and as you can see, it's not there anymore. Now it's have been moved here, so it can give you some more flexibility to reorganize also your content. If you want to just basically move posts or just scroll through your content, this is a different view. As we said, it can be hidden in case you prefer this view and you're used to this kind of workflow.
Nice. This reminds me also of the previous side panel that we have for the post ideas. Mm-hmm. Are they still available in the tool? Can you find them?
Yes, of course you can find them.
Perfect.
Yeah, so basically before you could find the post ideas on the right side, now we have unified it with this side panel. So you will have it here. If you want to switch between the post views and the ideas, you can do so. What are post ideas? So first of all, so basically post ideas are those posts that you're working on, that you're collaborating with your team, but you haven't really decided in which date or for which campaign they should go, but you know that you would use them at some point. Maybe some recurring posts that you're using, like let's say every Monday you're posting the same thing. You can keep them here so they're at hand. So basically, post ideas won't have date or time. And what you can do is simply, when you decide where they should go, just drag and drop them. If you want to copy one, let's say, as I mentioned, like on Sundays, I'm posting exactly the same thing. I hold Command and Option, and I just drag it here, then here, then here, and boom, I have a recurring post for all my weeks, and I keep it here in my ideas board. Additionally, if you have a post that is in the calendar and you're like, you know what, I'm not sure if we should go live with this right now, but I want to keep it at hand, just move it to your ideas section. It's going to be there. So whenever you decide to move it somewhere else, you can just do it very quickly.
Very nice. Very time saving as well.
For sure. People love time saving. So
yeah. Good. We already have some questions. Especially about the filters in the new calendar.
Yeah.
So there is a question in the comments asking, will there be an option to just filter by inspirations to make it easier to see them in the calendar?
Yes, we were actually talking about this today. We have done a couple of updates with inspirations. So as you can see, they look a bit prettier. But also we put them on the top of your dates so that they don't get lost in the bottom part. So you would always have them on every day. Additionally, we have right now a switch to, here. Yes, you can, we have different filters, but we don't have a filter for inspirations right now. We got the feedback and it's something that makes sense. We would like to know a bit more like what is the use case and everything, but it's something that definitely we're looking forward to implement as well. We know that the most important for you is flexibility, so it should be as easy as hiding and showing the previews. We should also have it for inspiration. So the answer is yes, we will get there.
Perfect. Hope, Nicole, you are happy with the answer. Good. We also have another question about the AI. Mm-hmm. That is, if the AI works only in English.
No. So let's, yeah. Oh, I have a bunch of hashtags. So yeah, let's say here you have the output language, and you can basically add it there. I haven't tested if you can put it in Spanish, and then it would give you an output in English. It should, but we don't know. So should we risk it and do it live?
No. Let's wait, let's
Yeah.
test it, and we will get back to Radek, who asked the question with the answer.
It's great feedback for us, so we would check it, and if it's possible, we would try to bring it as well if it's not working like that already. But definitely give it a try. You have the output language, so the best way to find out is to give it a try.
Yeah, exactly. Good. Anything else from the latest update that you would like to mention?
Maybe the last thing is that we moved here some of the information and the labels. Remember, if you want to filter using the labels, you just need to click on it. It will filter your calendar according to the label that you have selected. And if you, we're going to show you the labels that have the biggest amount of posts. But if you just want to see some other labels and you want to use them to filter, you can just have it here. It's all at your at hand. So yeah, that would be the last thing.
Less time spending to find all the stuff because it's
Definitely.
in one place. Perfect. Yeah, I will ask you now about the future plans of Kontentino and what we plan for our users. So, are we ready for that?
Yes, I am ready. So, a little bit of context for everyone. We've been working a lot in Kontentino, not only on the surface and how it looks, but also in the backend part. We recently moved to new servers to try to make it faster and more reliable for you. So these are huge updates that maybe our users are not so aware of, but that we definitely hope that they are making your work better. And other than that, we will show you a little bit sneak peek into what we're working and what we're planning for the upcoming months. So yeah, in the post creation section, also based on some feedback that we got from our users, we know that sometimes you like to switch between the post types that we had. Currently in Kontentino, we thought that the best way would be to guess based on the assets that you would upload what type of post this was. The feedback was like, we don't like it, please don't do this. So we are changing the paradigm, how it works. So basically, we're gonna give you more flexibility. You're gonna be able to switch between the different post types, and the post creation section, the post content is gonna adapt to basically the post type that you have, so you will only see the fields that are relevant for that post type. Now we're bringing also link input in text box. You can still put your link into the link field, but if you're used to how it works in Meta or in LinkedIn and you just want to input it in the text box, you can do it and we will recognize it. So yeah, this is in the part of post creation. In the communication widget, this is something that I'm actually super excited about.
And not only you, because we already showed this to some of our users, and this is something that everybody is very excited about.
Yeah, definitely communication section is one of the places where our users spend the most time. We know that that's where all the important things are happening, all the collaboration with your team. So we want to make it as useful as possible. So we are gonna add reaction to messages with emojis, something that has been a long time coming, and we know that like you're used to use in other chats as well. Pinning important messages, we know that like the discussion get very long, and you have some ideas or some messages that you want to make sure that your team won't miss. So you'll be able to post to pin some messages. Direct replies to specific messages, same if you want to give context to your answer, if there's several topics going on in the conversation and you just want to quote and reply to a specific message, you will be able to do it. And there is an overall redesign. We're changing some colors, we're making it more alive so that it's also nicer to use. Okay, forward approvals. Yes.
Another important part.
Of course. Yes, so approvals are also a big part of the communication section. We like to keep everything in context so that everyone involved can keep track of what is the status of the post, what are the changes that are there. We also listen to some feedback. So now your client is going to have a pinned approval message on the top so that if the conversation keeps going, they will not miss it. They would just be able to see like, hey, this is waiting for your approval. Please approve it or rework. There is a rework user flow that has been also improved. That's so that your client doesn't just request for the rework or changes and forget to give you the instructions. So we are trying to do it as seamless as possible for them to just like give that extra push so that they give you some extra instructions that will be helpful. There is improved visibility of current post status, so we're gonna give you all the different changes right there. We are gonna give you some expanded views as well, so in case you want to just dig into the conversation and you don't really want to check the preview or all of that, you will be able to have it also in an expanded view and much more.
Perfect.
Yep. So that would be all.
That would be the plans for the future. I would also like to encourage you guys, our users, if you have any ideas that you would like to implement to Kontentino, you can let us know in our support chat, or you can go to our public roadmap, which you find on our website, and there you can see what are we working on, or you can also upvote the ideas that you like. With more votes, these features are coming to the front of the line.
Yeah, this is actually in the DNA of Kontentino. We always love to get the feedback from our users. We want to hear from you. You're the ones who are using the platform, so we want to make it like you want it.
Perfect. Good. Before we head to the questions, I would like to also, we talked about the future, so maybe we can talk about our new calendar versus the old calendar and the features that we're going to add.
Yeah, definitely. So we know that sometimes these changes are very difficult. We completely understand you're busy with so many things. The last thing that you want is to have to relearn some stuff. So that's why we're trying to do the transition as seamless as possible. We checked what are the most important features, and all of them, you can find them now in the new calendar. The usability is much better, is much faster in the new calendar, and also all these new delights that we're bringing to Kontentino are only existing in the new calendar, so don't miss out. Just talk to us if you are still like a little bit reluctant to move into the new calendar. We are happy to onboard you, to onboard your team, and to help the transition make it as easy as possible. And yeah, you're gonna see much more new things like these communication changes, changes in the calendar, and new features in the new calendar. So we hope that you just come and like it.
Exactly. Good. So we can head to the questions. We have a couple of them. For example, is there any work expected to be done around content plans in the future? I think this is a very broad question to answer.
It would be great to listen to like any specific part of this. If you see any ways that you would like to use it or you don't like them, please just talk to our representatives, and we will be happy to find out like exactly what you mean. Yeah,
we would definitely need more information, and then we can go through it with you guys in the product team and answer this. Are you planning or giving the opportunity to putting labels on inspirations? Or are you planning to maybe changing a color of the inspirations according to the project that it might be the inspiration the part of?
We have been looking into inspirations for a while. We definitely want to expand because we know that they have a lot of potential. So this is actually great input. We would probably move it to our public roadmap. So if anyone else is like happy to see this in Kontentino, please go there, upvote it. It actually has a lot of value for us when you upvote things, because you know, like sometimes the feedback comes separate from different sources. The more of you, if we have more people requesting this, we can prioritize it. This is great feedback. I actually would love to see that as well.
Yeah, we hear a lot about the inspirations also on our calls. So if we will have more information, it will be easier to implement. Good. Another questions. I want to ask about scheduling stories. Can we put music, links, or text to the stories, or only photos or videos?
Yes, this is actually an API restriction. We are very much of the philosophy that we like to do things the right way, so we only use registered APIs, and we only use like the things that Instagram or Meta have available in their API. Unfortunately, this is a restriction at the moment. We are not able to provide like music or stickers or some other functionalities that we would love to. However, that's why in the publishing methods in Instagram, you can select between manual or direct scheduling. If you do it manually, it basically goes through our mobile app. So you would get a reminder in your phone at the time of posting. You would get the assets, so the video or the images that you want in your story, and then you can add the different stickers.
Or music.
Or music as well.
And this is also, I think we answered the next question. Will it be possible to schedule and automatically post to Instagram stories? Because now we're just getting a notification to post it manually. Yes, it is possible to schedule automatically. If you get the notifications, please let us know in the chat. We can help you to set this up so you don't have to do it via notifications and you can do it directly. So yes, it is available. And as Rami said, it's up to you if you choose to do it manually or automatically. Good. I think that's all the questions. That's all that we had to say. Hopefully it was pleasant. As I've mentioned in the beginning, the recording of the webinar will be sent to our users so you can rewatch it. If you will have any questions, let us know in our support chat. It is the fastest way how to talk to us, how to get your questions answered. And I think now we can just thank you for joining us, and we will see you hopefully soon.
Yeah, and also follow us on Instagram as well. We are trying to update there any new features that we have as well. Our newsletter is also coming packed with a lot of very important information. It's mostly for you, so yeah, don't forget to also pay attention to those channels, and thank you very much.
Thank you guys.